What's up, everybody? Fabo Andre here. Today has been a pretty boring day, but I finally found something to do. For lurking in my brother's room, I found these. They are really hard to see. But what they are troop carriers or miniature carriers for games like 40K and Blood Bowl and other miniature games. It's hard to see, but there are a few but there's actually a lot of miniatures in here. They're painted and they look really nice. I'm not just gonna throw them out. You know, I'm gonna use the foam, but I'm not gonna throw them out. And I'm actually going to use those boxes now because my brothers haven't used them in years. And I started playing my own miniature game called Star Wars X-Wing. You've seen me play it before. I've done videos on it and stuff. And I'm going to be switching from my tackle box, which is right here. See? It has served me well. It's getting too full now. But I'm going to be switching from my tackle box to those, because those are just much bigger and safer for my ships. Plus, I also have this bad boy to deal with now. This is the Imperial Raider. If you don't know what it is, it was actually added to the Star Wars lore because reasons. They didn't do too much on it. They just said it was a ship designed by a person who designed Star Destroyers. There's not too much on it, but they designed it specifically for the game, and they added it to the lore because they designed it for the game, which is really cool. But anyway, I'm going to get to reusing these boxes now. So let's get to it. These boxes, these carriers, are full of miniatures. Well, somewhat, which is a good thing because I need to use this foam. Oops. Came flying out at me. He looks cool. Some of these feel plastic and some of them feel metal. It's weird. And I can't use these smaller ones though, because they're too small for my ships. For ships like the TIE Fighter and stuff, see? It's just... yeah, see, it's just not gonna work. Ship might. Yeah, that might work. It's the Interceptor. We'll see. I'll rearrange my stuff. But luckily, there are some bigger ones here. You can see these carry the big guns. So you got two mechs, an airship, and a bike. See, these ones are much thicker. Those can hold my big ships. Oops. Give me a sec. This one has not been used at all. Wow. This one's also pretty thick. There's another one. This one's one of the smaller ones. Jesus, there's a lot of these. There we go. It's kind of like a lunchbox now. Okay, so I gotta rip out some of these foam things to put my figures in there. I'll do that and get back to you. So it appears my plan to transfer my Star Wars stuff over right now has failed for the moment. Because the inside of those carrying things smell pretty bad. So I'm going to go to the store right now with my mom and pick up some Odoban or something to clean the inside of them because they smelled. And I don't want my miniatures to smell. So let's do this. So that was all the armies. That was all the miniatures that were inside it laid out on the bed. And that was all the miniatures laid out with the boxes and everything. We sprayed them down with the solution cleaning stuff to get rid of the odor, because Febreze, like, air freshener wasn't going to get rid of that. It was, like, really bad. I don't know why, but it was. So anyway, that's what my day really consisted of. That was the most interesting thing I've probably done all day, was dealt with the miniatures. I haven't done much else. My dad had a pretty fun day, I guess. He was out. I woke up and he was outside. The first thing I saw was he was trying to break a stick. He couldn't break a stick. He took it and he had both hands. He was just bending it like again and again and again. He couldn't break a stick. And he was doing it to set up like a parameter around this hole. And the hole's been there for a while. We don't use it for anything. So it's like, why don't you just fill it in? But he doesn't seem to understand that. And he just mowed around it. Whatever works for him. Then he tried using the leaf blower on the porch to blow all the stuff that he had mowed off the porch. And he couldn't get it started. He brought it down to the shed. He finally got it started. Brings it back up to the porch. It stops immediately. And he yells, "Damn it!" Throws it on the ground. And I was standing in the kitchen, and there's a window from the kitchen to the porch, and I just started laughing. And he stares at me, he's like... And that was just too good. Oh, that was so funny. But anyway, that's really what my day consisted of. Anyway, I'll deal with those tomorrow. We have to wait for them to dry, because we really drenched them in the solution. We have to wait for the foam to dry. We'll finish with those tomorrow. We'll check up on those tomorrow. And for now, I guess I'll call it a day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay fabulous.